Hello, people of the internet who like watching videos that have to do with automobiles. Welcome to this. The best Craigslist find ever, my new car hauler. It's a used, custom configured featherlite V-nose aluminium trailer. And because it's used, it needs a little bit of work. But special thing about this is, and why I bought it, the original owner of this trailer bought it and never used it. You can see it's never even had a car in it before. The guy bought it because he was gonna move to Florida and had some exotic cars that he wanted to transport, and then decided never to move. Downside though, and why I got such a good deal on it, even though it's brand new on the inside, it's been sitting outdoors in the Arizona sun since 2006. If you're new and you accidentally stumbled onto this channel by mistake, well, I will let you know that you came for a good reason, because where else are you gonna see an idiot using a cart with wheels as a ladder when she actually has access to a ladder and should be utilizing that, not a cart with wheels? Don't worry about the fact that you just saw that. Or for the rest of you, the fact that you know I don't even own a truck capable of even towing a trailer like this, so I'm kind of borrowing one just to even make this video. But that's okay, because you know what I do have? In theory, the Ranger would tow it, but it's not gonna tow it. Welcome to the next day already. It took me several hours to wash this thing, if you couldn't tell. This is kind of neat. You can see all the welds where this thing was assembled. Somebody literally had to hand weld this entire trailer to put it together. Like this, holy crap. That's crazy. That's why I bought this and why I didn't want to get a cheaper plywood and steel one. So today's mission, I have to wax and buff this entire trailer. I think what this is, a gel coat maybe? It just gets chalky. It doesn't sun fade. You can see just washing it alone already added a lot of gloss to it. So I think, what is Angel doing? To tackle this job, I'm gonna use a medium pad. This smells good. Oh, come on, don't fucking spray all over my chest. The foil is stuck inside the cap and I can't get it out of there. Mesquite beans, nature's tools.
Mesquite beans?
Mesquite beans. A little dab will do. What do you think? Is it working?
Yeah, it's working pretty damn good.
Really? It's really hard to tell because I'm just staring at a giant white wall. It's like I'm waxing a shower. Oh yeah. Fastest way to learn how to do something is by posting doing it incorrectly on the internet, because let me tell you what, that comment section is going to let you know how much of a moron you are. And yes, I know I'm using car wax on something that is not a painted car. I don't think this video is going to do justice with how much labor this job actually is. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we've only done a side. Put this thing in the cheese. One of the things that I love about this trailer, and also that confuses me, is it actually has a ramp in the front. It's like a motorcycle ramp, kind of. You could literally drive right straight through the thing. A lot of people will look at this and probably think it's stupid what I'm doing, waxing a trailer, but I value money. Maybe it's just the way I grew up, I don't know. I just look at it as if you're gonna work hard and spend money on something, take care of it. I also can't help but love a come-up story, and seeing this trailer, which was neglected and sitting outside for so many years, brought back to its former glory, even though it's a trailer, is satisfying. I'm not really sure what to do about the roof of this thing. It's just raw aluminium. Like, it doesn't have this gel coating on it. That is so smooth now. Instead of just telling you, I guess I'll just show you. So yeah, you can see the top of it. It's just like raw, maybe galvanized aluminium. I mean, it's been sitting outside for 18 years, so I guess it doesn't really need anything. In contrast though, these corner caps, these would probably polish because these have a little bit of a different texture. Another problem I have is I physically do not own anywhere to park this thing. I can't leave it here at night. In my house, I don't have a big enough driveway or a yard that I can park it in. So, it's all over my fingers. With that said, if there are any general contractors with specialization in steel building construction watching this right now in the desert Southwest, I desperately could use your services and I'm having trouble finding someone. If you could please reach out to me via email, that would be awesome. Thank you. That looks really good. This area was super chalky. So if you look right here, I polished from here down. Up there, you can see where it's all chalky. It's really hard for me to show you this on camera. Cameras do wild things. It's like how some of you leave comments mistaking me as being pretty when I actually look like Shrek and Rachel Maddow had a one-night stand and out popped me. This poor feather has seen better days. It was about this far into the day where I tried at least a half different types of waxes and polishes, and what I settled on was an all-in-one wax polish hybrid. That way it also protects while it's shining the surfaces and makes it streak the least out of all of them. I got like 45 minutes of daylight left and I gotta do all the edges. Angel's finishing up the very last panel back here. This is so much work. For these little areas around the rivets, I'm gonna use my tiny little Milwaukee because it gets in perfectly in between each button. If you go over the button, it leaves a black streak. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. Angel's making fun of me for the way I say button. 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 I like saying button. It's fun. Button. I'll go in between the spaces. Might be using a little bit too much product because I'm gunking up my microfiber pretty quick, but you know what? I don't eat Hot Pockets straight out of the microwave, so. It's so hard to get around these rivets because as soon as you go over it, you just get that black streak and then it smears all over the white. Oh my god, that's gonna make a mess. No, it's wiping up. I'm trying not to wear away the RTV, so I'm just doing a quick pass. You can quite literally polish a turd and it'll look great on a YouTube video, and I want to say, full disclaimer, towards the end of the day here, I was at 70% effort. I mean, look how I'm using my microfiber to wipe the wax off. So this trailer is the maximum legal width of a trailer you can have on the road. It's the same width as a semi-trailer. Super thankful for all of the experience I have when I was in the Air Force of towing massive objects around multi-million-dollar aircraft with a Ford Super Duty. So I have a lot of experience towing, thankfully. I have so much respect for big rig drivers that have to deal with assholes on a daily basis when driving a big truck. It's very taxing. All right, I'm gonna have to back it all the way into my garage for what I gotta do next. This is gonna be fun. That was a little bit of a pain in the ass, just a little bit, because this RV at the business next door is kind of blocking my access to get a direct shot in the garage door, and there's a big embankment right here, so I had to fish my way real close to RV and then keep periodically getting out to make sure I wasn't gonna clip anything on the inside of the garage. This thing is nowhere near as short as a bobtail, and that was like backing a PD 501 into a keyhole. But it's in here. Also, spoiler, the headers for the Celica are fabbed up and ready for final welding, thanks to Forrest, who stopped by the shop today and actually spotted me into the garage. So thank you for that, and you guys will see the headers for that car soon. So another thing that this trailer has is the upgraded torsion beam suspension. The next thing that I need to do for this is to put brand new tires on it, because the date code on these is a long time ago and they're only load range D. Max load per tire is 1,450 kilograms. Oh man, my jack stands aren't tall enough. Are you serious? Maybe that's tall enough? Oh, it is tall enough. It's a tear. I love that this thing has the heavy duty axle, so it has 6 lug wheels, and these Steelies are fire. They're painted like a metallic silver. What size are these nuts? Holy crap, those are tight. Hello.
Oh.
Oh jeez. Your truck is much longer than a bobtail.
Yes.
Come on, you face. Oh wow, the grease looks good. It actually has fresh red grease in there. Someone actually kept up with this. I mean, this doesn't really surprise me. The original owner was a car enthusiast. I bought the trailer from an older gentleman that was in his late 80s, and he had a Porsche, a Ferrari, and there were old ones too, like 1950s, 60s. don't want this to be chrome, but I want it to be clean. A little bit of wheel and tire cleaner. We'll see if that does anything first. Try this on an area you can't see. After doing the fenders, I decided against doing the lower portion of the trailer because now everything matched. Push it.
Ooh, they're heavier than...
They're actually pretty heavy. Also, huge shout out to Charlie for mounting the trailer tires for me next door, which saved a ton of time and was really the only reason why I was able to fit all of this work in one video. There you go. 2 fresh tires. Because this trailer came with the upgraded heavy duty axles, I went with a 14 ply Saloon tire on here, which was highly rated when I was researching trailer tires. And also it's something that you want to replace every 5 years regardless of how much you use your trailer.
Those old tires were so flat spotted when I took them off. I rolled them outside because I gotta take them to the dump and they were like ga-dunk, ga-dunk. Yeah, they're bad. Alright, I'm gonna go run all these to the dump.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Charlie had to go take his truck back, so let's hope I don't have to move this thing or else the Ranger's gonna put in some work. As much as I joke about using my Graham's old Ranger to tow this trailer, well, physically it is capable of pulling this trailer unloaded. It is not a vehicle you'd want to use to tow this with because of the tongue weight of the trailer. These are the next problem. The marker lights, half of them don't even work and the covers are completely bleached from the sun. And because this thing is a featherlight, they still make the exact shape and dimension lights that go on there, so I don't have to drill a bunch of holes everywhere and have this thing look like a piece of cheese. These things are so old, I'm gonna pry and it's gonna probably snap. Yep, look at that. They're just deteriorated. Look how nasty that was. At least it is the exact same thing that needs to go on there. Of course, these had to be riveted on. They couldn't just be as easy as having Phillips head screws or Torx bits. I was really hoping to do everything to this trailer in one video, but because the lights all did not arrive in time, there's obviously not gonna be another trailer video other than when it's used. The rivet must be 0.19. So now for the diamond plate. Well, my shadow looks like the Austin Powers scene where they're pulling, never mind. So this should hopefully get the job done. Well, that looks like it's working. Now that looks new again. This part is supposed to be shiny. I'm okay with this being shiny. Ready, set, shiny. No, I didn't forget. I'm gonna clean all the rubber, get all the white stuff off of it. There was an innuendo in there. I'll leave it alone. The sun is already set. Get skinny. That's already the end of the 3rd day. And with 2 people working on this thing yesterday, I'm still not done. I underestimated how much work this would be. Today was a late one. So if you look right here at the back of the trailer, it is dovetailed to make it easier for low cars to get in and out of. And to give you an idea of the width of the trailer, this is the bumper cover for my next project car after the celly cut is done. That's your only clue of what kind of vehicle it is. Patrons, don't say anything, you already know. This is the full width of a car. It's pretty wide. I had to get some rivets for the lights. Another cool thing about this trailer is up here, there's a recessed cavity for lighting. I could put like rope lighting up there and you wouldn't see it, it would just glow. Oh, that's sweet. Really wish I had sunglasses right about now. Sweet. It's actually super high quality the way they did this. I like this. New rivets. Well, it plugs into that. Aha. Perfect. So the old light that I took off of there was incandescent and it was yellow for the front marker lights, red for the rear. And the new one is a clear housing, so it should do a little bit better with UV fading. And it's LED. Whilst I'm at it, the rubber weather stripping at the bottom of the door is, so I'm gonna replace that. While I'm at it, clean the bottom of the screen door. Another little chunk. And 4 days of work later, there is the end result of my used trailer. Fresh new tires, clean aluminium fenders, polished dry eraser board material sides, polished diamond plate. I didn't record it, but I even cleaned the screen on the screen door and all the surrounds. And I swept and mopped the inside of the trailer. So that's nice and clean. And yes, the spare tire is new as well. New LED marker lights. Still waiting on the rear ones to come in the mail, as well as I ordered rear taillights for it too. I really have to get Charlie his truck back now though. But with a little bit of elbow grease, some new tires, and some fresh new parts, I spent less than half as much as a brand new trailer would be. So I think that was well worth it. Now that I have something to transport project cars in, I have no excuses not to get them tuned after they're finished. Other than the fact that this is the most capable tow vehicle I own, and we know this is not going to be towing that car trailer. With that said, I will be getting back to work on the Celica next, and I will have videos for you guys throughout the holidays because I don't take days off. So you're welcome, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye!